Hello, so today is another book haul, but it's a history book haul, which is my second one that I've ever done, I think. As usual, all the books will be linked down in the description bar below, so if you're interested in any, you can go and click on the link and check them out. So the first book that I picked up is The Princess in the Tower by Alison Weir. This is just a smallish book. I've wanted this book for many years, but after reading Edward IV and Elizabeth Woodville by Amy Licence, I was just like, I need to read more from this era. It's so fascinating, so I picked this up and I'm really interested to learn a bit more about The Princess in the Tower because they're fascinating. It'd be nice to get, you know, both sides of the story, because a lot of time we do villainise Richard III and say, oh, Richard III murdered his nephews, but, you know, what is the evidence that's available? So I'm really looking forward to reading that and really delving into the evidence that's available about the princes. Then I picked up The Unruly Queen, The Life of Queen Caroline by Flora Fraser. What a beautiful image on the front. I have been after books about the kind of Regency period for quite a while after reading The Stranger's Family by Janice Hadlow and loving it. So I wanted to learn more about the Hanoverians and the family. And Queen Caroline was the wife of the Prince Regent, so George IV. They had a very interesting marriage, and I want to learn a bit more about it, so that's that one. Then I picked up Chronicle of Youth, Great War Diary 1913 to 1917, which is Vera Britton's diary. Vera Britton was a nurse during the First World War. Oh, here we go. There's a picture of her actually as a VAD nurse. There she is. And I think it would be fascinating to read a diary. Then I picked up The English Reformation, Religion, Politics and Fear, How England Was Transformed by the Tudors by Derek Wilson. I've read another book by Derek Wilson. I think it's called The Uncrowned Kings of England, and I think it's about the Dudleys, I think that's the right author. I might have got that completely wrong. But I wanted to read more, or read as much as I can, because I want to do another recommendations video, like I did my Anne Boleyn recommendations, but I want to do one on Edward VI. Let me know if you're interested in an Edward VI recommendations video, so it'll be 2 non-fiction and 1 fiction like before. And I had heard that this is quite a good one to read about, so I'm just hoping it's not too politics heavy, but I'll let you know how I get on. Then I got Private Battles, How the War Almost Defeated Us at Intimate Diaries by Simon Garfield. Now, I have to be honest with you, I don't really like the Forgotten Voices books. I'm not too big of a fan of those. However, this, I was just flicking through the bookshop and I absolutely loved it. So it starts off, if I can show you the beginning. There we go. Chapter 1, Any Crumb in the Kingdom, and then you get picture image, and then you get a bit of a timeline, and then it's just small diary entries in date order from different people. For instance, I'll read you one out. Tuesday the 5th of November, Pam Ashford. I am told there has been an increased demand for pianos. People are having musical evenings at home and canteens want pianos. And of course there are munition workers with big packets of money that they want to spend despite the appeals of the War Saving Committee. So that is a diary extract from Tuesday the 5th of November 1940. So I think things like that is actually going to be really interesting, because that's a diary entry, it's really intimate, so looking forward to reading that. Next I got Bess of Hardwick, First Lady of Chatsworth by Mary S. Laval. I nearly got this when I went to Hardwick Hall. If you've seen my historical places to visit video, I did one on Hardwick Hall. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave it in the description box. And I don't know why, but I didn't pick this up when I was there, and I really should have. I regretted it, so then I got it. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, and I really want to learn more. You go through Hardwick Hall, and it's a beautiful old place, and you just learned so much about Bess of Hardwick and Arabella, and Elizabeth of course too, but I knew so much about Elizabeth already. It was just really interesting, and I was craving that extra knowledge, so hopefully I'll learn loads now. Then I got Alfred the Great, The Man Who Made England by Justin Pollard. I was in a bookshop just having a flick through, nothing really in mind to buy, just literally going there for a browse, and I saw the spine of this one because I really like the colour, and I picked it out and I read the first line of the blurb on the back, and then I bought it. And the first line was, Alfred was England's first king, and then I was like, yep, that'll do, and then I bought it. I really, especially after kind of, as I said, reading the Edward IV Elizabeth Woodville book, you know, reading a part of history that's a bit earlier to what I'm used to. You know, I've been wanting to kind of start at the beginning again and go all the way through history, because I think, you know, because I started my love with the Tudors, you know, I've skipped so much, you know, I need to go back to the beginning. And I thought, well, why not start at the very beginning? Ta-da! And then finally, probably the one that I'm most excited about is Shop Girls, True Stories of Friendship, Hardship and Triumph from Behind the Camera by Pamela Cox and Annabelle Hobley. I don't know. This says it's based on a BBC series, but I don't know what that series is about. Let me know if anyone knows what the series is about. But this book tells the story of life for shop girls. So it starts in kind of Victorian England and it moves up to kind of the 60s and the 70s. And then I presume the epilogue's about present day and things like that. It looks fascinating, and just looking at the pictures, oh, I'm so excited to read it. It looks absolutely amazing. I think this is the book that I'm not going to be able to put down. It's going to be one of those books I just want to keep reading because it's so me. Oh, shops and fashion, so me. So there we are, that is my history haul. Let me know if you've read any of those. If you have, what do you think of them? Or let me know, if you haven't read any of them, which one you'd like me to get to first. Although I'm probably going to get to Shop Girls first, I'm going to be honest. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button for more videos about books and history and vintage. So take care everybody, and I shall see you soon for the next video. Bye!